Peace. Hey, Maya Kiana here. We are back with another stream. Y'all, and it's still, come on, consecutive days. Because I generally be giving every other day. My mom be wanting to give every single day. But at the same time, I also realize, too, like, if I press myself into that energy of I got to get on here every day, then essentially it's just like a 9 to 5, which is the life that I escape. Like, the fuck, we're not going to do that. So I be giving myself grace, but at the same time still keeping the discipline, making sure I dedicate enough of my time, enough of my energy, and we still locking in on a regular basis, on a regularly scheduled basis. And that's what I wanted to touch on too. Discipline. As y'all may or may not know, you should know if you tapped into the one of the previous streams from this week when we was locking in with the Queen Pose wisdom on the full moon that peaked in Capricorn, which is no longer in Capricorn anymore. It's probably in. Hold on, let me reference my printout. Oh, after Capricorn comes Aquarius, period, big aqua. But I don't know if it's in Aquarius right now. It might be in Aries. It's either in Aries or Aquarius. Let me look and tell y'all for sure. She's in Aquarius. Yes. So she's in Aquarius right now. And then, oh shit, I skipped Pisces. And then she will be in Pisces on the 4th at 2:30 a.m. So we are currently under a full moon in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is my sun sign, and maybe that's why everything is coming more into alignment. Let me see, when did she go into Aquarius? Because earlier, yeah, that was earlier this morning. That's probably like between 5:30 a.m. and like 12 p.m. I would say between those times, I was feeling stressed out, and I was asleep too. You know how I don't know if you know, but the ones who get it. Like, you know how you had them sleeps where you still awake, but you still asleep. Like, it was one of them joints where it's like I could feel that I'm stressed out. I'm consciously stressed out, but I'm tired as fuck, so I was still asleep. It was that, and I was just, where's my nail filer? Hold on. Cause I want to give myself a little 1-2 while we on here. This is going to be a short join, 11:01 on the clock. This is going to be a short meeting for us tonight. I just really wanted to get on here while I was tending to my nails a little bit, and I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm just putting in this clear coat on them so they don't rip up while I'm doing hair tomorrow. But I really been on some low maintenance stuff. So yeah, I was stressed out during my sleep. Nonetheless, the sleep did what the sleep was supposed to do because I was tired as hell. Because I've been sleep depriving myself. I don't know what it be. Like, I'll be tired, I'll be yawning, but I will not go to sleep. Just restless. And that's something that I am actively going to be working on underneath this full moon. So that's where we started at. We started at the full moon, and it being intentional for you to focus on discipline and reflecting on where do you need more discipline in your life, right? So I have been reflecting on it, and it's in my whole life, but in a sense that in having a schedule. So I haven't, like, I feel like for me, the most scheduled my life has been is being in school, being in college, working at a job, right? And these are all things that are external. I'm only meeting these schedules and popping up at these scheduled times because I'm doing it for somebody else. Essentially, it's for the school, for the job. It's not for me in no substantial way, shape, or form. And I think my resentment towards that it's what pushed me all the way into the other end of the spectrum, which is like, fuck a schedule. I'm gonna move how I want, be where, like, just be free. That was all I wanted. That was all I dreamed of. It's just the freedom to do what I wanted when I wanted. So that has been making me crave like structure and schedule a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on, honestly. Now, I'm not doing the best job because I should have been asleep, or at least laying down, getting ready to go to sleep at like 10. But I'm going to wake up at the time I said I'm going to wake up. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to wake up at like, I'm going to give myself 8. We're going to baby step into it. We go baby step into it. So I'm gonna give myself 8 and wake up at 8 o'clock at the latest. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, and we're gonna work our way back from there. Um, but yeah, my sleep was stressful, and I had to realize exactly what I was just saying, which is that I was stressing about like just feeling lost in the sauce a little bit, like not knowing and just all of the things that come with not working at a full-time job and being an entrepreneur, being a creative, being an artist, just all those things. And then I had to reflect like, girl, this is literally what you asked for. This is the life that you wanted. You don't have no schedule because you didn't want a schedule. You don't have nowhere to be at 8 in the morning because you didn't want nowhere to be at 8 in the morning. I really had to look in the mirror at the problems that I've created for myself. And it's like you reflecting on a life that no longer fits who you are. And I guess it's a source of a sense of grief a little bit, like feeling a little sad that that version of me is no longer. But at the same time, I had to quickly let that shit go because God gonna give you what you want. And if you want to go back there, she'll send you right back there real quick, real fast. So I was happy to wake up, and it was literally like, it was like as soon as I woke up from the sleep and put my feet on the ground, I'm like, I was happy as shit. I can't hold you. I was happy as shit. The joy of just being able to do what I want when I want is literally all that I ever wanted. The freedom to be who I am in the present moment, in every moment, that's really what always meant the most to me. So I really had to sit back and reflect because I don't like, nobody wants to be that person that you get the things that you wish and you dream for and you're still not happy. So I definitely had to sit myself down or stand myself up in this case and just live in the present moment. And it was everything. It is everything. And holding up my end of the deal of doing what I'm supposed to be doing with the power vested in me by the Most High, I'm going to get myself on the schedule. I'm going to stick to that schedule. And I do pretty, I'm ass with a schedule. I'm not going to hold you. But as far as like sticking to routines, I do pretty good with that. Like no matter what time I wake up, I'll usually do my morning routine, even if it's not the same time every day. So I do love that. But now I definitely feel like it's time to step it up and like really be on my stuff. Like, because think about it, if a job told me to do it, I'd be doing it. And what's the difference there? They got a paycheck for me? Like, the fuck? And I'm not the type of person that's ruled by a paycheck. Now, I'm not gonna act like I don't like money. I'm not gonna act like that at all. I'm not gonna act like that at all. That's ingrained in me. But because I am such a, I don't know, I feel like we just expansive people. Like we are money. So why would that be exempt from us? We are value. We are gold. And just that realization, sometimes it makes you form a separation when you don't have like the physical dollars in your hand. But you really just gotta tap back into that oneness and realize like, fuck what the world is showing. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know the value that I hold, the value that I bring. And the more that you tap into that knowing and not tap into that questioning of why not, the more you're going to get exactly what you want, exactly what you're seeking. Because the universe works on an energetic level, right? Right. So it taps into what you feel before anything, before what you think, before what you say, before what you do. The level on which you resonate with the universe is what you feel. And that's why you can't lie to God. You can't lie to yourself because other people might not know or be able to perceive what you feel unless you tell them. And I feel like sometimes I be giving people a leg up in the race because I'm going to say how I feel. I'm going to tell the truth. I don't give a fuck what you do with it because I had it first. So God seen it first. But I am learning to be a little bit more cloaked, a little bit more discerning with the information that I share. But it's also a part of me that's a little bit rebellious with it because, like I said, if it was okay with God, then what do I gotta present? What do I gotta cover up anything for anybody else for? Like, if it's okay with me, if I like it, you gotta love it. That's how I feel about a lot of things. That's really how I live my life, and that's why it be pissing me off when I get the energy that people feel like I'm not being authentic because it's like, what you think I'm scared of you? Like, what you think you my God or something? Like, child, please. But also can't tap into that energy too much. Can't tap into that energy too much either, because then it does become a sense of behaving out of a reaction, even if that reaction is to prove that you're being your authentic self. Like, you're still trying to prove something. So fuck it, just be. I know every time I go to the nail salon, they be like, I tell them to cut my nails down real short. I usually cut my nails real short because my nail bed is really long and I used to work with kids. And it just like, it feels safer because I hate when my nails break. That pisses me off. So I just used to keep them real short. But since I haven't been going to the nail salon, I just been letting them grow out and they doing anything, whatever. I'm gonna just let them grow as long as they want to grow. I do like them to be a little round, squarish. That is my vibe. I feel like I have both of my granny's hands. I used to always feel like I had old lady hands when I was younger. I definitely got my granny's hands. Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands. That was the message. That is the message. Discipline and gratitude. Gratitude. Discipline to be gratitude. Discipline to maintain your gratefulness through all of the shifts, all of the ups and the downs, all of the oscillations. I think that's one of my best qualities about myself, my ability to be grateful for everything. And I love that about a person. I feel like that's the people, like that's my tribe where we can really be grateful for everything in a real type of way. And it can look crazy because it's like, I can understand how it can look crazy from the outside looking in because it's like we living in hell. Why and how was you so happy? And it's like, I'm not blind, nor am I remedial or whatever the word is. I'm like, the fuck, I know what's going on. But I'm choosing to look at the best of it. I'm choosing to find the good, the God, and everything. Like, that's the game that I like to play. It's easy to be mad about what's going on. But not to say I don't get mad about what's going on, because for sure I do. But after that, you got to find the good in it. You got to find the God in it, because it's like, I got a quote. I don't know if it's in my journal or not, but, and if you haven't, make sure you get your journal, get your Live and Love journal. You can get that at the Lulu bookstore. Search up Maya Kiana, and both of my journals will pop up for your purchase. Make sure you are part of the club. But a saying or a quote that I wrote down somewhere is that you have to look for the good in everything. You have to look for the light at the end of the tunnel. And this is not verbatim. Because if you don't, then why would God pull through for you? Like, if you're okay sitting there in the darkness, that's where you're going to be, sitting in the darkness. It would make you think that the energy from in the sky or anywhere outside yourself is going to just come and save you for the fuck of it. Like, that's not really how it works. You have the power in you, so you have to go seek the goodness. You have to go seek whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever it is that you want. You got to seek it. That's why they say seek and you shall find. Literally, certain cliche. Well, they all come from somewhere, but I think some of them are a little bit truer than others, and that's one of the ones that I feel like really rings true. What you seek, you shall find. And that's the way it goes on Love Train. And I think Love Train. Ooh, maybe we'll look into that song on the next Music and Meaning. That was one of my dad's songs. He used to be singing it a lot. I feel like Love Train can be equated to life because I feel like y'all know it's always living love, and essentially life can be like a train because it's always moving, it's always in motion. Well, trains stop, but use your imagination. We're always moving, we're always in motion. Except life doesn't go forward and backwards. It's not linear, it's circular or spherical, but still, y'all can catch my gist. That sounds crazy. I don't even want to say that. Y'all can catch my drift, is what they say. My mom be doing some some out of pocket stuff, but yeah, it's really up to you, child, and that can be stressful. That can be very stressful. Cause who the fuck wants to do all the work? But that's the assignment, and you don't have to do it alone. That's the beautiful thing. That community exists. That multiple communities exist. Ones that can help you on your journey. Ones that are there for the moment. Communities that are there for forever. Like, and hopefully, when you see me and we connect, you are a part of my forever community. Because I've been a part of numerous communities. Am a part of numerous communities, and immense gratitude and love to each and every one of them because they all helped me to be where and who I am right now. But not but and in my vision, I have a central community that is like really connected in a way that feels like home. Like, and not necessarily the home that you come from, but a sense of home that is intertwined with your personal identity and intertwined with how you see yourself at your very core. And I think that's something so unique. Like, everybody is so different, so it's not like you're finding clones. Like, that's not what I'm saying. And that's not possible outside of like the sci-fi shit that is real shit. Not saying that. But I digress. It's like a sense of like love at first connection. Like, oh snap, like this feels so familiar. Like I met, like I knew you in another life type of energy. And it just clicks. It just immediately clicks. So that's the vibes that you're going for. Make sure you click that Patreon link and join up, sub up. 11:17 on the clock. I'm gonna let these dry a little bit. And honestly, since every time I stop going to the nail salon for a little bit, my nails get so much stronger. They be so paper thin, and I don't even get full set or nothing like that. I just do gel. But I'm like, every time I take a break from y'all, they come back longer and stronger every time. So that's not rocket science. We already know. But sometimes you just be wanting that little, like, you know what I'm saying? You just want that little extra and you don't feel like doing it yourself, and you don't want it to peel off the next day. So you just go get your little gel set, but not Child, Mercury retrograde said, yeah, the moon, but what about me? Technology acting crazy. This is the second time that happened this week, and it ain't never happened before this week. But okay, cool. I just want to leave y'all with this anyway, and then I'm gonna get out of here. If you didn't know, the moon spends 2.5 days in each sign. With the moon in Aquarius, a cold and scientifically detached emotional nature arises. Today, you and everyone around you will likely be feeling the need to break free from strong emotional ties and to detach from intensely poignant interchanges. Your mood is likely to be restless and in search of intellectual rather than emotional stimulation. You might even run the risk of thinking so much that you neglect your feeling nature. See, I think that's where I was at. Like, honestly, I think that's the energy that I was in last night. Like, I was just so much in my head. No, I think I was more so in my feelings. And then when I woke up, it became more aligned with my mind and my feelings and my body. I digress. Your mood is likely to be restless and in search of intellectual rather than emotional stimulation. You might even run the risk of thinking so much that you neglect your feeling nature. Today's tendency is to attempt to filter all emotions through logic. And that was the resolution. I had to like literally sit down and think about it like, girl, relax. There is also a strong instinctive urge to socialize, to connect with friends and groups. Hmm. Okay, that maybe that's why I felt like I need to get on live. Okay. As you do so, you experience a strong desire to innovate and to be completely true to your own unique self, for sure. Family ties are not emphasized today. In fact, your instincts take you as far away as possible from the predictable structure of domestic routines. Hmm. What does that mean to you? How does that resonate? How does that hit? What came up for you? Let me know. And with that, 11:22 on the clock, I'm going to end this. And I hope you have a beautiful night, a night just as beautiful as you are. And don't forget to live in love. I can't touch my heart because my nails a little wet. But I'll see y'all when the stars align. What's tomorrow? Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.